Yo, 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 what is going on, guys? It is your boy Darren coming at you with an American Truck Simulator video. We're going to be getting out of here. Let's turn off the parking brake. We have a tractor today. We're going to need to, let's turn off the flashers. We're going to be making a right out of here. There's a lot of traffic, so we're going to have to, we have a, oh man, we have a double jointed trailer, so this is going to be a bit difficult. Yeah, we're going to hit. Okay. We're gonna have to wait for all these cars to finish. Yeah, all these cars are gonna have to go by. Wow, what? How are we supposed to do this? Alright, look, wait, bro, wait. Look, you guys. Oh my god, dude. Are we? No, we're not gonna be able to make it out. I mean, look, we can't get out of here. Okay, so we got that figured out. We did some messing around and I crashed. How'd I crash? I crashed? Where'd I crash? Well, anyways, we're gonna need to get some gas because we are running a little bit low. I guess I need to unlock the differential brakes. So we're gonna get some gas while we get out of here. Not a very good start. Not a very good start at all, but it's alright. We'll make the most of it. I hope you guys are all having a good day. Red light, and he's gonna go first. And we want to come out wide like this. And bring it in. We're gonna want to get some gas over here to the left. So we're gonna try to avoid making a U-turn. So let's enter in through here. This car needs to go so that we can pull in here. And then this way we can just kind of slide in here and boom. Fill her up on some gas. How are we in the road? No, we're not. We are not in the road. So, as I was saying, hope you guys are all having a wonderful day, wonderful week. I'm going to be making not a trick, a trip up to Orlando to look at some houses and explore, have a good time. So I will be gone this weekend, so this is actually being recorded uh, in advance, and it's going to be scheduled. But if you guys are following me on Twitter and stuff like that, I'm going to be going to a Gator game and stuff like that, and just having a good time looking at some apartments and preparing for the near future. So it should be good. Should be a good time, and I'm looking forward to it. Um, as far as my internet goes, I talked to when it comes to the streaming and everything like that. I talked to Comcast today, and they gave me the typical runaround about just it'll be done soon. It'll be done soon. So long story short, I have no hope. They keep giving me the runaround and doing all that good stuff. So hopefully that's resolved somewhat soon in the near future. But if it's not, it is what it is. I'm moving anyways, so that'll be that kind of with that whole thing. And really everything is just going pretty good. I got rid of this last week. I removed a lot of stress from my life by just kind of you know, just ripping off the band-aid, so to speak, and just being like, you know what, if you want to do this, then you do it. I'm done. I'm done caring because what it comes down to, guys, at the end of the day, you can't. If somebody wants to do something, regardless of how much you care about them, if they want to do something, sometimes you can try and tell them to stop, but if they're not thinking, logically, or they're not thinking smart, they're gonna do it anyways, whether regardless of how dumb it might be. And in the end, you just kind of have to be like, look, if you want to do this, you know what, whatever, right? At a certain point, you have to stop caring and be like, look, if you want to ruin your life, you ruin your life. And that's kind of the point where I got to with somebody that I knew, and it sucks, right? And it's always gonna suck, but eventually you have to put yourself first in your own personal well-being. And if something is causing you a lot of drama, or anything in your life, right, you have to kind of make that decision and be like, you know what, this isn't worth it anymore for me to get involved with this. And you kind of have to make that personal decision with yourself, that like, look, if you want to keep talking to me, that's fine, but if all you're going to do is just keep dragging me into this drama, and you're not listening to my advice, then you do your own thing, right? And I know it's not good to turn away from people that are having problems. That's never something that I advocate. Uh, Typically speaking, if somebody's your friend and they're going through a hard time, the best thing to do is to be there for them, and to kind of have their back, and just be somebody for them to talk to. But you get to a certain point where your personal well-being has to be brought into it as well, right? And that's kind of the point where I reached, where this person that I do care about a lot is making a decision where, I mean, anybody in a logical mind frame would be like, okay, that's a really bad idea, and they just don't see it, and it's just not. It's not worth it for me to keep trying to beat a dead horse. And my best piece of advice is, losing a friend is always gonna hurt, guys. But just realize that your personal well-being, and the stress in your life is always gonna take priority over somebody else's stress. Ooh, boy, wow. Um, I'm a very altruistic person. When it comes to just my outlook on life, I'm always wanting to help other people, and thinking about ways that I can, make somebody else's life better. But if somebody's not willing to help themselves, there's nothing that you can do for them. Um, and that's really where I stand on that. I'm not gonna go too much into it because at the end of the day, I've already kind of made my decision, and I'm not going back on it. So um, that's where I stand with that. And man, it's just a lot going on. Just a lot. Pushing people away that are only causing me problems, or drama, is probably the biggest decision that I made. And man, I feel so much better, honestly, that I just finally did it, because I was contemplating it for a while. I was like, and I finally just, like, it was something that they said that just snapped me, and I was like, all right, you know what? This is it. We're gonna do it. And here we are, man. Just good things happening everywhere. Drama being pushed out of my life, starting, moving to Orlando, which isn't far at all. And I still get to see my family on a regular basis, and just having a good time, man. Just associating myself with people that that have the same mindset as me. Just wanting to just wanting to progress in life, and I think that's the most important thing. I almost just drifted into that lane, and that red car kind of freaked out. I feel bad, but man, we are cruising. We are cruising. I'm going to be looking at 5 different apartments tomorrow, so it should be a good time. And man, getting gonna have to do a lot of my vehicle related stuff as well. Figure out how everything's gonna be moved. Gonna need to get like a U-Haul and stuff like that to kind of move everything. I received my green screen, but I didn't receive the frame. So when I bought my green screen, I didn't realize that it didn't come with the frame. So I went back and I bought a frame as well. The support stand is what it's called. And guys, man, I was searching for like 30 minutes trying to figure out this whole stand stuff and trying to figure out the correct wording for it. I'm sitting here like man, dude, what's going on? I was I was support set, like I was typing in everything possible except for the actual name of it. And then I finally just Googled it. I'm like, so, or no, I didn't Google it. I asked one of my friends, I'm like, what is this called? And he told me, I'm like, oh my God, like it was so obvious. And I typed it in, and sure enough, there they go, popping up everywhere. I'm like, okay, cool. And I ended up buying one. So I'm all set. The next thing is my internet. Um, I really want to stream, but I can't bring myself to stream with the problems that I'm having. So I'm not going to say that I'm completely cutting streaming, but I am going to hold off on streaming until I can kind of get this whole internet stuff situated and figured out. Like I said, I was just on the phone with Comcast today, so they are sending somebody out on Monday to take a look at my stuff. Uh, Do I have hopes that they're gonna fix it on Monday? Absolutely not. No hopes at all. They have no idea what they're talking about, guys. I don't know. See, and the thing is, I talked to some of my friends, and they're like, "Oh, I've had Comcast for X amount of years, and they've always been awesome to me. I have no problems with my internet." So you know what? It probably is just a here thing. I don't know. Maybe the people in my area are just completely incompetent and have no idea what they're doing. Maybe that's what it is. I don't know. Like maybe the people here don't get paid enough and they just don't care. Like I don't want to make assumptions, but these guys are like they are the worst people to work with. Like Comcast, where I am specifically for me, is one of the worst people. Like it's the worst decision I've made is going with Comcast by far, guys, because I mean like if I wasn't moving in a month, I would be switching internet providers 100%. And I can tell you that when I go to this new apartment, I'm not having Comcast. I'm not. I will choose Bob's Internet and Glass Repair before I choose Comcast. Like I will choose any other company. Any company. I'll choose a company with 20% uptime before I choose Comcast again because I mean they're just the worst. Like I'm sorry. Like, if you're like a diehard Comcast fan, I apologize. But my God, they have no idea what they're doing. It's like talking to a 3-year-old about physics and asking him to explain why the sun follows you. Like, oh my God, man. And I feel so bad. Like, I feel bad talking to them because sometimes I truly feel like I know more about the issue than they do. Like Like, I feel like if I had the tools, I would be able to fix it sooner than they could. Because they keep trying, the thing is, they keep trying to come to my house to fix the issue. They've done everything in my house. They've rewired the entire house. They've put a new modem in 3 times. They've done everything possible in the house. They've restarted the modem. They've flushed everything. They've removed the static from the line, I think. Like, everything is outside. It's not the house, it's the area. And the thing is about it as well is that the problems that I'm having are upload speed, right? And most people, unless you're uploading videos to YouTube or streaming, um, you're probably not going to notice issues like that. So the problem is that I stream and upload, and I'll tell you that there's a good chance that nobody else in my area does that, at least on the level that I do. And oh, I remember that. And it's like they're not. They see it as an isolated issue, so they don't attach any kind of importance to it, right? Because I'm like, quote, just one person. And it's like, at the end of the month, they're still getting their money. And it's like, they're basically just milking as much out of me until I move is essentially what it is at this point. And it's like, man, like they just don't care. That's what it really comes down to. They don't care. And it sucks. It's sad. But it is what it is. And it's like, I'm gonna hit that. I knew I was gonna hit that. Ooh, relax there, big boy. I didn't mean to whip it in reverse like that. Oh, back up, back up, back up just a little bit. There we go. There we go. And I got it. I got it. Just like that. So, man, if you are in the South Florida area and you're trying to figure out what internet provider to get, and you want to do anything close to anything other than just watch Netflix all day or watch TV, yeah, don't do Comcast is pretty much what it comes down to. Yeah, pretty much, pretty much. With that said, I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you guys next time. Deuce.